In the late 1970s, Iran looked like a pillar of stability in the Middle East. It had a powerful army, a booming economy, and strong support from the West. Few could have predicted the total collapse that was coming, but beneath this glossy surface, immense pressure was building. It was social, religious, economic, and political. And in 1979, all that pressure exploded, reshaping not just a nation, but the entire world. For decades, Iran had been ruled by Mohammad Reza, known simply as the Shah. His government was on a mission of rapid modernization, building up industry, education, and infrastructure at an incredible pace. But this progress came at a steep price: authoritarian control. Political opposition was ruthlessly crushed. A feared secret police, the Savak, monitored any sign of dissent, and as the country modernized, wealth became concentrated in the hands of a few, leaving many behind. A growing number of Iranians felt alienated, cut off from their culture, their faith, and their own government. When protests finally erupted, they spread like wildfire. By early 1979, the situation was untenable. The Shah fled the country, and the 2,500-year-old Persian monarchy crumbled into dust. Into the power vacuum stepped a charismatic, exuled Ayatollah Ruhollah Khomeini. He returned to Iran and promised a new future built on justice, independence, and a restored moral order. But it's important to remember, the revolution wasn't just a religious movement at first. The crowds were filled with students demanding freedom, workers demanding rights, liberals who wanted democracy, and leftists who sought social equality. However, once the old regime was gone, the religious leadership moved swiftly to consolidate its control. In April 1979, following a referendum, Iran was officially declared an Islamic Republic. This wasn't just a change of rulers, it was a fundamental change of the entire system. What happened in 1979 was a true structural break in history. The very foundation of political authority shifted. For centuries, power flowed from a king. Now, it would flow from religious institutions. A whole new political architecture was built from the ground up. New positions like the supreme leader were created, along with powerful new bodies like the Revolutionary Guard. Religious oversight was woven into the fabric of law and politics. The old ideal of secular nationalism was replaced with a new one: political Islam. The state redefined its own legitimacy. It was no longer based on royal bloodlines, but on ideology and faith. This transformation didn't just change the government, it fundamentally reshaped Iranian society itself. For ordinary people, daily life changed dramatically. New laws began to reflect religious principles. The education system was overhauled, and culture was reshaped to align with the revolution's values. Even public behavior came under new regulations. But that's not the whole story. In the decades that followed, literacy rates actually expanded significantly. State institutions grew stronger and reached deeper into society. And in the face of external pressures, a powerful and resilient national identity hardened. The revolution didn't freeze Iran in 1979. It completely redirected its historical path onto a new and uncharted course. Regionally, the revolution turned Middle Eastern politics upside down. Iran repositioned itself as a major force opposing Western influence in the region. This created new alliances and fueled new rivalries that continue to define the area today. Domestically, the revolution forged a system built for endurance, but one that also lives with constant internal tension between its republican and theocratic elements. More than 40 years later, the Islamic Republic of Iran still operates within the structure created in that turbulent year. The Iranian Revolution wasn't just a historical event, it was a turning point, a break in the timeline whose profound consequences are still unfolding right before our eyes.